The purpose of this project is to explain the difference between normal substitution and double substitution.
During this video, we will show you tips and examples so you can see when you have to integrate by substitution or double substitution.
And these are some of the topics that we saw throughout all of our course of Calculus 2.
And lastly, we're going to give you tips about when you can identify if your problem is substitution or double substitution. First of all, a normal substitution, as said before in the example, you have to check if the number outside is a derivative of your u. This one is just like the example we did. This is x squared, so its derivative would be just a simple x. So this is why it's normal substitution.
And this one is double substitution because the derivative of 2x is just a 2, and outside there's an 8x, so it's not the same power.
Okay, so I'm going to explain a problem by substitution method. And the first thing we have to do is to identify our u. We know that this part right here is our u because it is raised to a certain exponent. So we know that this problem is of u to the n type. So we identify our u, which is x squared minus 5. Then we have to check if our u is somehow the derivative of what is outside. If it is, then we're good to go. Our du would be the derivative of our u, which is 2x dx. And we equal it to what is outside, which is 8x. Now we're gonna multiply 8x times du divided by 2. So our x's will cancel, and we will have 4 du left. Now that we have this, we're ready to integrate. So we have 4 u to the n du. Our n is 3, so we're gonna substitute the 3. Now we're gonna apply the basic rules of integration, which is 4 times you add 1 to the exponent, so it will be 4, and over the same number of the exponent, which would be 1 u to the 4 du. And now we're gonna substitute our initial u. So final answer would be 1 x squared minus 5 to the 4th plus c.
So today we're gonna explain a problem about double substitution, and the problem is integration of 8x parentheses 2x plus 1 to the 3rd dx. So first, to start our problem, we're gonna identify our u. Our u will be this inside. So we're gonna put u equals 2x plus 1. And now our du will be the derivative of this. So the derivative of 2x plus 1 will be 2. And now, since it's double substitution, things change a little. We're gonna isolate for x on the u. So to that, we will pass the 1 subtracting to this side, so it's gonna be u minus 1, and we're gonna pass the 2 dividing, so it's gonna be u minus 1 over 2. And here, we're gonna isolate for dx, because here goes a dx. So it will be du over 2 equals dx, and u minus 1 over 2 equals. After finding our x and finding our dx, now we're gonna substitute these values into our original problem, which looks like this. 8, our x is this, so we're gonna put u minus 1 over 2, and then this will be like our normal substitution, and we will put u to the 3rd power, and dx, which is du over 2. Our next step will be to multiply our 8 with what is 1/2 in here and 1/2 in here. So it's gonna be 8 times 1/2, and what we have of that times 1/2. So 8 times 1/2 is 4, and 4 times 1/2 is 2. So it will look like this: 2 u minus 1 u to the third du. Now, after this, we're gonna multiply this u in here and in here. So we will have 2 u to the 4 minus u to the 3 du. And now we're gonna multiply these two here and in here. So it will be 2 u to the 4 minus 2 u to the 3 du. We're missing to put our integration sign because we're still not integrating the function until this moment. Now here it is ready. To integrate. Now we're gonna do it like our normal integration. So we're gonna put the 2, we're gonna add 1 to our exponent. So it's gonna be u to the 5th, and it's gonna be here minus 2 u to the 4 over 5 and over 4. After this, we're gonna multiply the 2 with the 5 and the 2 with the 4, but as 1/5 and 1/4. After multiplying our 2 with the 1/5 and the 2 with 1/4, we have the following answer, which is 2/5. We're gonna substitute the u we have in our original problem, which is 2x plus 1, and we're gonna put 2x plus 1 to the 5th minus, we're gonna multiply the 2 with the 1/4, which gives us 1/2. Again, substitute the u we have from our original problem, which is 2x plus 1, in here. 2x plus 1 to the 4th, and don't forget plus c, and that will be your final answer.
In conclusion, after this project, we developed skills to identify how to integrate between double substitution and normal substitution.
During the making of this project, we had a challenge that instead of being the students of the class, we have now to be the teachers. So that was sort of the challenge we had, but we were able to manage it properly.
And we hope that this video helped you a lot to understand the concept of normal substitution and double substitution.
Thanks for watching.